All praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai, double honors to the elders, and also praise to all the brothers out there doing the work. And we just wanted to put I just wanted to put a quick lesson together on pretty much on just being a man and doing the things that you're supposed to do in this truth, you know? There's a lot of, it's a lot of brothers, especially newer brothers that are coming in. Not that I've been in this thing long at all, but just from what I've noticed, what 5 years?
Yeah,
4 or 5 years. A lot of brothers are in this mindset of, I know a couple scriptures and now I can take over the world. But that's not true at all, and it's never been that case, because it's a process of experience and wisdom and learning, and it's constant learning. And a lot of brothers, especially in their daily life, is where they're lacking. So brothers know a couple precepts, and they at their job, they screaming at their coworker,
right,
trying to break down Daniel's 11. We shouldn't be out there acting like that, We should not be on the comment boards attacking people like that. I saw some comments on the Tony Sotomayor, Tommy Sotomayor page, and he ain't got nothing to do with this truth. So it's like the brother said, leave him alone. That type of attitude should be reserved for when you out at camp, and even then, you need to know when to speak with a harsh tongue and when not to speak with a harsh tongue.
Yep.
You have to learn how to bring yourself up in this thing,
Yeah, scriptures say, be harmless, wise as serpents, and harmless as doves.
And the scriptures also say to be good, to have a good report of those without.
Yeah,
That's what Paul said. So to come at Tommy Sotomayor like that, it doesn't make no sense. That nigga ain't coming into this truth.
Yep.
I mean, it's all the will of the Lord. But as it stands now, that nigga ain't got nothing to do with the truth. All he was saying, he was just happy somebody mentioned his name.
Yeah, that's pretty much. He's got a little more fame. That's it.
So this lesson it's just about being a man and how to deal as a man. So go ahead with the Psalms 119.
Psalms 119 verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to thy word.
By taking heed according to this word. And you gotta, you know all the scriptures and all the precepts in the world, but your daily life is whack. It's hella whack. And it don't make no sense. If you got knowledge, you have to couple knowledge with what? With wisdom. You couple wisdom with understanding. And the scriptures say, with all thy getting, what are you supposed to get? Understanding. So showing yourself as just some dude that's on attack mode while you sitting at home with your pajamas on, your slippers on your wireless keyboard, smashing on Tommy Sotomayor for no reason, you're not showing wisdom, you're not showing knowledge or understanding. You putting wisdom, but it's all out of season.
Right.
It's not in due time.
Not showing discretion either.
Right. The scriptures tell you it's a time to laugh, it's a time to not laugh, it's a time to pluck, a time to plant, a time to pluck it up. It's a time for everything.
It's a time to go to war. It's a time for peace. All those things matter. And Proverbs 11:1 talks about balance.
Yep.
A false balance is abomination to the Most High, and that's not the correct balance. That's not a person with good balance doesn't act like that on the comment boards or in their daily life.
Right.
It's about taking all these things that we learn and all these precepts that we learn and applying it not only on Saturday,
Right.
or on Tuesday. These brothers got to camp on Tuesday or whatever day. It's on Monday night or Tuesday morning when you at work. It applies during all those times.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, it's easy to be the weekend warrior. It's easy to go hard at camp, but it's a little bit harder to know how to balance yourself at work or with your family,
Yeah.
or with your woman, or with your kids. It's a little bit harder. But go ahead and finish.
Oh, yeah.
You.
Psalms 119:10. With my whole heart have I sought thee, O let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord. Teach me thy statutes.
Teach me thy statutes. Show me the proper way that I should live my daily life. That's the most important part. How should I live my daily life? Because yeah, I can come out on a camp and go hard, but when I go home, I'm acting a fool. And I'm trying to blame it on the white man. I'm trying to blame it on my woman. I'm trying to blame it on my parents. But some of that's your fault. You constantly killing relationships. Well, you don't even need to be out there going hard like that.
Right.
But we'll end it on that one. Yeah. And go ahead with Titus.
All right, this is Titus chapter 2, verse 7. In all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity.
Start from the top, brother. I apologize.
All right. So Titus chapter 2, verse 7. In all things showing thyself a pattern of good works.
Show yourself a pattern of good works. A pattern of good works, including how you are at home, including how you are at work, including how you are dealing with your family, including how you are in your whole daily life. Show yourself a pattern of good works. Because your works are important.
You're judged according to your works.
You're judged according to your works. Now, works coupled with faith, that's how you get saved. But your works play a good part in it. So the Lord might have you, for example, at work, the Lord might put these people in the correct mind state to be able to deal with you so that you can get your daily bread. But you want to come in and go hard and act a fool, and it don't make no sense. You want to be lazy and don't want to come in on time, but when you get fired, you can't blame that on them.
Right.
That's on you. You want to come in on time, but you half-ass doing your job. That's on you. That's not on the so-called white man. You can't blame that on the black woman. Those people are there to make money. And it was a blessing for you to have the job. So you should do what you need to keep the job and go above and beyond. Because without that job, we all know it's tough out here on these streets.
That's right.
We all know that. Go ahead.
In doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned.
Sound speech that cannot be condemned. That's how you have to be. And the brother always, Al-Mashabala, Element always talks about, what's the word? Your anastrophe, your conversation. How you are. How you live your daily life. That's what he constantly harps on. And that's important. Go ahead, brother.
That he is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you.
That's right. That those that are contrary, they shouldn't have nothing bad to say about you. Nothing. At the worst case, they should just be like, well, yeah, he all right. I don't really deal with him too much. He cool though. He don't smoke cigarettes and shit. He seem all right.
Right.
You know.
Like you were saying earlier, be of good report.
Be a good report of those without.
What verse was he at? Titus and what?
I just had him read verse 7. Go ahead with Micah. Yeah.
Micah chapter 6, verse 6.
Yeah.
Wherewith shall I come before the Lord, and bow myself before the high power? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves of a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams, or with 10,000s of rivers of oil?
The Lord isn't pleased with just talk. With just talk.
Yeah.
It's an action. You can bring all these burnt offerings, as the scripture says. You can bring all these fair speeches into play. Fair speeches being your epistles, as far as what you're putting on YouTube.
Right.
You can bring all that to the table, but at the end of the day, who are you? Who are you? As far as the truth is, who are you?
Right.
Keep going.
Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth thou, Lord, require of thee, but to do justly and to live and to love mercy.
Now read that last part right there. What is required of us?
but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy power.
That's how we're supposed to live. So we talk a good game, but do we walk a good game? We're supposed to do justly. Period, point blank. And that's in your daily life, and that's a real important part. Who you are, how you are. Because it's real easy to be that weekend warrior. It's real easy. You got all the precepts. But as soon as you leave camp, you wilder than Jake on the street. And it's important not to be like that. It's important to take this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, and apply it to your daily life. Because that's the works. And that's how you'll be saved. Go ahead, brother. You can handle it. Okay. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not all in all his thoughts. You want to keep reading?
No, start from the top.
All right. Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High.
The wicked won't seek after the Most High. The wicked won't have nothing to do with the Most High. And then those the GMS cats that claim that pretend to be, in this thing 1 minute, but as soon as they leave camp, they a whole different way. They those are the wicked niggas, and they gonna be found out. And like Element or Al-Mashabala was telling me, the Elder Tahar was saying, that's what is being done. It's trying to funnel these wicked niggas out, trying to sift these wicked niggas out. Cause it's hard to just see them first off, just by looking at them. It's hard.
Right.
It's been a couple niggas in this Man Up Jacob camp, this Dallas camp.
Yeah.
That it was kind of hard to see him, cause Jake, for the most part, Jake know how to be cool with you, and show you love.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it's hard to just say that nigga's wicked and
Right.
he needs to get up out of here.
Right.
Well, we got two examples of that. We got J-Dog, we got Darnell, and the third one, if you want to say, I ain't know nobody like Jonathan. I'm not even gonna try to pretend like that. You got Wicked Rance the adulterer.
Yeah, Wicked Rance.
Them niggas come in, they creep in, and the whole time their mind is set on evil. The whole time.
Right.
The whole time they plotting on your woman. They plotting on rank within the camp. And what's funny is those that have rank within the camp could care less about rank within the camp. We just want to do the work.
Right. That's right.
We just want to do the work. Without rank, it would still be the same thing. I would still say the same things that I say.
Right.
And you brothers would do the same thing.
Right.
You would still say, in any situation, you would say the same exact thing that you would say. It's not rank. It's not rank that makes you do the right thing.
Right.
It's you as a person that makes you do the right thing. Period. Point blank. End on that. We'll kill that one. We'll go ahead and end on this scripture you got.
This is Proverbs 22, verse 29. Seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men.
A man diligent in his business shall stand before kings. A man diligent in his business will get that just reward. He'll get that just due.
If I could say this too, in the precept, for mean men, it says obscure men. You ain't gonna just stand before nobody. The scripture says when the time comes, we're gonna stand before. It says we're gonna go before the gates of the nobles. So if you're diligent in this thing, then you're gonna be one of the men out there prophesying to these demons' face, right? To the wicked people, to the wicked, to be on the news, telling the elites and the Illuminati what their fate's gonna be. That's what we're gonna get. But if you just out there bullshitting, then you ain't gonna get that reward. You're just gonna you're gonna fall out pretty much.
And it's gonna be shown. It's gonna be shown who you are. It's gonna be shown who you are and what you're about.
Yep.
It's not you don't do the work to please to gain rank.
Right.
You don't do the work to please Elder Tahar. You do the work to be saved for your salvation.
Yeah.
Because it's the right thing to do, and that's that. So rank has nothing to do with it. A gain on this side has nothing to do with it, because a gain on this side, that means nothing, because this side is about to be blown to smithereens, as they say.
Yep.
And we see this getting dark, so we're going to go and end it on this last one.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty.
That's right. Love not sleep. Or if you love to sleep and slumber, this whole thing is going to drift. One day you're going to be in it, and the next day it's going to drift right away.
That's right.
And that poverty is representing, not having this truth, for example. Because
The scriptures,
Revelations 2 and 9, 2 and 9 or 2 and 10 talks about we are rich.
Right.
Yeah, know thou art rich.
You're going to lose those riches. Those riches are going to go right away.
That's Romans 11:33. The depth of the riches and the knowledge of the Most High.
So love not sleep. Get your ass up and do the work. Get your ass up and go to work. Get your ass up and go to work. I'm talking about your daily bread, your daily job, and also in this truth. Do something. Do something.
Yeah.
Fight for your position. Fight for your salvation. Don't be lukewarm. Everybody has a different spirit on them. So I can't be a Kalamad. I can only be who I am.
I can't be Zakari or Yatazar.
I can only be who I am. So I may not necessarily bring out as many precepts, but I have to bring out the precepts that I have.
Yeah,
I can't just sit there and look around.
Right.
Is that it on that?
It's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says, open thine eyes, and thou shalt be satisfied with bread.
Open your eyes and you'll get those rewards. You'll get your rewards, not somebody else's.
Right.
Yesterday we talked about the talents. One man got 10, and one man got his reward with the 10. One man got his
5.
reward with the 5.
Yep.
That's not to say that 5 is worse than 10, because each man gets his just due.
Right.
But nobody wants to be that man that didn't do nothing,
Right.
that didn't increase with nothing. Nobody wants to be that man.
Right. I want to say that's just like the parable about the workers and the penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the ones that came in at the 11th hour. I want to say when you come in, you go hard. That's just like if it's you get in the game and it's 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all down by 20 and you hit a quick 15, shit, y'all right back in it. You got to
That's
get in
right.
there. You got to get in there and get in there, man.
Or even if you down by 1 and the dude that didn't get no
right.
play time the whole game, but scored that winning ball.
Hit the game winning shot. You know what I'm saying? And
uh,
everybody on the team reaped the benefits from
That
that,
was
man.
Big Shot Rob.
And
That's
the
Big Shot Rob.
Yep. And the benefits is the kingdom, man.
5 rings.
Five
Big shot
rings.
Rob.
7.
Oh yeah.
7.
I thought it was 5.
He got more than Jordan.
Man, that dude.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he got in the game and
Just
did what he
sneak in
had to
there
do.
and
You
hit
know what I'm
that
saying?
Mhm.
Damn.
And with that, we gonna go and y'all got something to say? Let it out.
Oh, no.
No, hey.
And with that, we apologize about the lighting. We came out here kind of late. We just last minute kind of want to put a little something together, something that was on my mind. But you gotta do the work, man. You gotta be a man.
That's right.
You gotta do your part. Don't worry about Abin Shabalah's part. Don't worry about Elder Gabar's part. Don't worry about your part.
Right.
Whether you're a leader of a camp or somebody that just came into the truth or somebody that just now started watching videos. Worry about you. Do your part.
Yeah.
Worry about your salvation.
Yep.
And with that said, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.